All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is December 19th, 2024. My name is John Kerrigan. I moderate the BYOB Trading Room. All right, let's go take a look at some charts today. Let's take this off of here. Let's talk about SPY. Let's put it on the 10-minute chart. SPY got a 10-minute downtrend going into the close. SPY's got a 2-hour downtrend going into the close. And the daily chart, we still have a downtrend because we did not, you know what? Price was down here yesterday. So I guess they're changing the look of the candle. Okay, so SPY is still in an uptrend. All right, go figure. I mean, it was down here yesterday. Now it's up here. You know, just a platform. I don't understand that. Okay, so we're no longer in a downtrend because they changed the candle. So we're still in an uptrend but pulling back. Nice. All right, let's take a look at trades today. Trades I took. Let's see if I got them. Right here. Trades I took. I took the 585 puts and made 4,000. What else did I get? And I took sold 484 puts and lost 17. Okay, so that's what I got today. Got a lot of orders that weren't filled. Can't believe that, but there you go. All right, so there's price action on the daily chart. Let's look at the QQQ. So SPY still in an uptrend. I'm still flabbergasted by that because we were underneath it yesterday. All right, so go figure. So let's go take a look at QQQ. QQQ still in an uptrend. Lower high, lower low, closing under the trap, under the 17. Same with SPY. Still in an uptrend. Lower high, lower low, closing underneath the trap and underneath the 17 EMA. All right, let's take a look at FNGU. All right, FNGU got an inside day. Higher low, lower high, closing underneath a bearish cross, but over the 17 EMA. All right, let's take a look at IWM. Still in an uptrend. IWM. Inside day, higher low, lower high, closing under the trap, under the 17 EMA in a downtrend. Diamond Dow. Lower high, another inside day, lower high, higher low, closing under the trap, under the 17 EMA. Price action underneath the midpoint. Still in a downtrend there on Diamond Dow from yesterday. Take a look at technicals. T2122 put us in the oversold zone. I don't even know how low they got today. They got down to 0.77. Just curious. There's a low. 0.71. 0.61. Not even a full point. All right. Deep undercover in the oversold zone. T2123. Never seen that. All right. T2123. Red from the beginning of the day. Almost to the end of the day, a little VWAP challenge there in the middle of the day. Couldn't quite produce anything. I'm seeing T2123 coming all the way back down to 636, 312. All right, that's where the support is. All right, so there's T2123 3 bar. Still a whole lot of space between the falling 200 SMA and the price action. Currently putting in a bear flag. Notice bear flag down, over. Down, over. All right, so another hockey stick there on T2123 15-minute chart. Let's take a look at T2123 3-bar chart. Again, a whole lot of space. All right, and well underneath the 200 SMA. Okay, if there was a rubber band candle, this would be it today. So we'll see what happens tomorrow on the 3-bar, if they can start retracting it or if they're going to continued to melt down into the 636, 312 area. On the FNGU, what do we get? Again, selling from the beginning of the day almost to the end of the day, same as T21, 23, 15. Got a little VWAP challenge there in the middle of the day, only one green candle bar. Let's go take a look at some charts start off with precious metals. All right, start off with SLV. SLV is in a downtrend. Lower high, lower low, closing under the trap, under the 17. Down in quadrant 1. Like I said, got a head and shoulders pattern looking like the right arm's looking to, extend as far as the left arm over here. This would be the left arm. Here's the right arm. Filling a gap today. Right there, we had a bullish gap. They filled it. Bearish gap here, didn't fill it. Okay, there's the clue right there. Bearish gap didn't get filled. All right, still a bear. All right, let's take a look at GLD. GLD got a lower high, lower low, closing under the trap, under the 17 EMA. GLD in a downtrend, breaking these two lows right through there. All right, so GLD in a downtrend, they have to recover it. All they got to do is break these highs. That's it. It's not that hard. It's only 10 points. Just move it up. All right, so there's GLD in a downtrend, caught underneath the all-time high anchored VWAP, closing under the trap, under the 17 EMA, still in quadrant 3, a little bit neutral bullish there. If they can recapture the upper third or the upper quadrant, we could put them in the bullish camp, but right now just neutral bullish right there. All right, so there's GLD still in a downtrend, SLV still in a downtrend, UNG. Nice candle there. Let's see if we got any surprises. The high, 1542. The high, 1545. Got ourselves an uptrend. All right, UNG now in an uptrend, closing in quadrant 3. Actually closing up in the upper third up there. UNG, I got to tell you, if this new president, and I'm not a political guy, I'm just talking about policy. All right, if he's going to allow all this natural gas to get sold out of the country, that would be huge for the natural gas market. I think he wants revenue brought into the USA. That would definitely spin things around for UNG, and that would definitely help out the natural gas market. So we got an inverse head and shoulders here on UNG. This would be the head right there, and it kind of looks like this is a political play right there. All right, so there is the right shoulder. This is the left shoulder. Look for the right arm to extend where the left arm was, and maybe even further. So there's your inverse head and shoulders showing up on UNG. I like this. This is looking good. I actually think they go well past that. Probably up to $20. All right. UNG looking fantastic. Nice igniting move there. All right. So UNG in an uptrend. Starts a new uptrend today. Take a look at USO. That's not what we wanted to do. USO price action. Still caught in the wedge right here. Still getting caught in the wedge. All right, if that's the wedge, they broke out, but the dog did not run. All right, just kind of stayed by the door. All right, so we'll see what happens. Maybe this is the breakout. Okay, and then the test of the backside, and then they're going to go up. I don't know. It's not looking like it's like real bullish at this point. Okay, so I'd like to see price get up top of that, over 75, over 74.90, somewhere up there. And I'm not seeing it yet. I'm not seeing a robust, bullish sentiment. In other words, I don't see the bulls like really wanting to, snatch all this up, because price is going to be going higher. So there's USO. All right. I think it will break out eventually. It looks like it's got another 2 weeks of consolidation the way that they're acting. We'll see what happens. All right. USO still in an uptrend, but definitely not making any new highs. All right. That's all I'll say. Just kind of consolidated flat across all of October, November, December right there. All right. So there's USO. Let's take a look at technical sectors. Start off with the semiconductors. Semiconductors in a downtrend because they made a lower low. Let me see. Make sure they made a lower low. Low here is because they keep changing these. They keep changing the candles on me. It's hard to hit those moving targets. 238.37. 238.28. That's a lower low. So SMH taking out the low here. So now they're back in a downtrend. They were in an uptrend here. Now they're in a downtrend. Closing underneath the all-time high anchored VWAP. Closing underneath the upper third. Closing in quadrant 3. Still just neutral right here on SMH. They were looking good here. They were looking like neutral bullish up there when they were up here. But no longer are they looking neutral bullish or even bullish. Just kind of neutral. Hope they can survive this. All right, that's SMH. Still up over the midpoint, so they're on the bullish side of neutrality. So there's SMH. Take a look at XLK. XLK, inside day, up in quadrant 4. All right, so still bullish up there. Still up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. So XLK still in an uptrend. SMH is not. So here's price action making higher highs right there. No, excuse me, higher lows and lower highs right there. So up in quadrant 4, XLK. Let's take a look at XLI. XLI is in a downtrend. They made a lower low, all right, underneath the midpoint. They're in a downtrend. Could be an exhaustion candle with a doji and then a turnaround tomorrow. We'll see what happens. This XLI. XLI is in a downtrend. Maybe a pullback I'd like to short, but we'll see. I'd need the pullback to stay underneath the midpoint on that one. All right, that's XLI in a downtrend. XLU also in a downtrend. Again, I'd like to short the pullback, but I need the pullback to stay underneath this 77.89 area. Prefer it to be underneath the midpoint. Looking like another exhaustion candle put in yesterday. We'll see what happens. Another inside day, closing under the trap, under the falling 17 EMA. Just neutral, XLU, XLI. XLI is bearish because I think they're well into quadrant 2. All right. Like to see a pullback maybe up to the midpoint up there. We'll see what happens with that. XLF. All right, XLF in a downtrend, breaking the support right there, breaking this area right there. I call it a downtrend. You might not call it a downtrend because they didn't break anything that was underneath the 17. But for me, this is a downtrend. They broke all of this support right through here. So for me, that's a downtrend. Price action, inside day, lower high, higher low, closing underneath the trap, underneath the 17. And underneath all-time high anchored VWAP, which is this one, and underneath the prior all-time high anchored VWAP, which is this one. So price action, still over the midpoint, just kind of neutral here. We'll see what they can do with it. All right, so there's XLF. Let's take a look at XLE. XLE, definitely bearish. See that? We're in quadrant 1. We're underneath the all-time high anchored VWAP. You're making lower lows and lower highs, and you're underneath the trap, underneath falling 17, just kind of falling out of bed there, right there. So on XLE. Let's take a look at XRT. XRT got a lower high, lower low, closing out of the upper third, no longer in the upper third on XRT. XRT moving up and giving it up. All right, not a good look. I had such high hopes for them up here. unless they can spin it around by tomorrow, I don't know, quadruple riching. We'll see what they want to do with that. So this is the daily chart. Again, we lost the upper third. So just neutral bullish here on XRT. All right, that's our retail sector. IYT's in a downtrend. Is that true? No, it's not. Okay. All right, so you can see IYT made a lower high and a lower low. It's not this big green candle that they claim it to be on the daily chart. It's nothing like that. So lower high, lower low, closing underneath the bearish trap, underneath the 17 EMA, just further sell off on IYT. IYT is bearish, is well underneath the midpoint. I'm not even going to call it neutral because it's not even looking that good. All right, so there's IYT moving down, kind of bearish right there. I guess if they broke below there, they'd be even more bearish. Maybe we could call them neutral right here. Just neutral to bearish, closing underneath this midpoint right there. So there's IYT. All right, traders, that's it for me for today. We'll see you guys all tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We'll do it again. Tomorrow should be exciting, quadruple riching. I don't think GDP helped us out today, and it was good. All right, GDP was 3.0. That's not bad. But it didn't seem to help us out. All right, but I think the market's still trying to recover from what happened yesterday. All right, everybody, thank you. Hey, you made some profits. All right, laying out the trades. I love it. I love to hear when you guys make profits. Please let me know because it makes me feel good, like I'm on the right path. And if there's anything you think I could be doing better, please let me know that too. I'll try to take it with constructive criticism so we can improve the room. Appreciate that. Everybody have a great day. See you tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning.